My name is Camay McClure, and I am here today to introduce you to the anthology that I'm writing in, titled Family Ties, What Binds Us and Tears Us Apart. The opportunity was presented to me to write in the anthology by a woman by the name of Michelle Wood, who is the compiler of this book. And I had the opportunity to experience a similar project in a different book with a very good friend of mine. I was at the beginning, involved in the beginning stages of her and her anthology and her chapter that she wrote, all the way through to her book signing and her book launch. And I saw how it touched the world. I saw the difference that it made for the women that actually purchased the book and read it. And that's what inspired me to participate. The title of the book and the way that it was presented to me really touched my spirit. And I really felt directed to write in this particular anthology. My mother passed away in 2008 from kidney failure. And we knew she was going to pass away. We were prepared for her passing. And the moment that she passed away, my entire life changed. My perspective of life was completely different. What mattered before no longer mattered. And I've been able to walk through that journey. It is a life event that I have learned to live with every day of my life. But it has given me strength and courage to weather storms in my own personal life. It has given me inspiration to speak to other people and other women who are walking through similar storms. The family that I will be referring to in my chapter is actually my pageant family. I decided to write about this particular family in my life because being transparent and being honest, it was a family that brought so much joy and so many blessings, and at the same time was very hurtful and painful to lose. Pageantry has changed my life. It has contributed to the woman that I am today. The relationships that I've built in pageantry have been some of the most fulfilling relationships that I have had in my life. But there have been some relationships in my pageant family that have been heartbreaking to me. And I feel that it's important to share this in my anthology chapter and give my life experience through pageantry and the family that I have entered into in pageantry. The reason I chose my pageant family to write about in this chapter in the anthology is because I stand here today a woman of great courage, a woman of valor. I'm very successful in my career and all endeavors. However, my pageant family has been the most challenging family, more challenging than even my own family as far as the relationship perspective of it is. I have learned a lot from them. I've grown a lot from the relationships. I don't carry a lot of the relationships with me even today. And it's heartbreaking and disappointing to me about that because they were relationships that made such an impact in my life at one time. However, the relationships that I've lost have given me courage and inspiration to speak into other people's lives and encourage them to seek new relationships and to seek new friendships and leave the ones that they've lost as lessons in their life. My relationship with my pageant family now, as disappointing as it is almost non-existent. My rhinestone sisters and I don't connect as much. women that were so significant in my life at one time are no longer significant. And again, it's heartbreaking to me. They were relationships that meant so much to me, that I valued, that I never thought would ever end. But again, they carry me forward into new relationships and blessings that are to come for me. My main purpose in sharing this particular story in the anthology is to encourage other women around the world to value relationships in their life, to have love and forgiveness and grace with the relationships they have, to appreciate the relationship, to understand that there's value in the relationships in their life, to really encourage women to come together and form a sisterhood that is unbreakable, to form relationships among groups of women that can encourage and inspire and be the example for other women in the world. I think in life, so many times, women struggle with their own insecurities and their own issues within themselves, and it causes them to really come from a place of judgment, a place of envy with other women in their life, and they really miss out on the opportunity to really bond with other women. And I hope in sharing my story in this anthology and being transparent and real in the testimony that I share will give women a clear perspective of how delicate our relationships are with each other, and encourage them to foster stronger, better relationships with other women. Once the book is ready to launch, there will be a launch period for the book. It will be promoted on social media. I will be marketing it and promoting it on my social media pages as well as my website. Our hope is that the book will reach a #1 international best-selling status. The book will be available on Amazon.com for the launch period. And after the launch period, I will be hosting my own meet and greet and book signing, official book signing for the book, where my fans and my followers can actually attend and obtain an autographed copy of my book in person, as well as it will be offered online on my website as well.
'Cause you are the wind beneath my